Hey guys, it's Paul, and I did my project on Native. So I'll go ahead and get started. So the founder, so his name is Moiz Ali. So he was actually first born in Pakistan and first came to the U.S. at age 3 with his parents. Um, he actually, in his younger life, worked at the gas station that his parents owned and was able to work hard enough in school to get into Harvard Law School, where he graduated in 2009. And then he launched Native in 2015, and it actually became to be known as the fastest growing CPG company in the U.S. CPG stands for Consumer Packaged Goods. And later, it was acquired by Procter and Gamble for $100 million in November of 2017. And later in his life, became an active investor in over 100 startups. And he's actually a public speaker that travels across the world. So we'll check out Native's purpose. So its purpose is to inspire and empower people to look closer at the ingredient list behind their daily personal care products like deodorant, body wash, soap, and toothpaste. And kind of the story that he has kind of explained on how he started the company. One day he was in a pharmacy and he was looking at Axe's deodorant at their label while he was standing in line, and he couldn't understand the majority of the ingredients. So in that particular moment, he came up with a new business idea of forming Native with the natural ingredients. And in this presentation, I'm going to be kind of focusing just more on the deodorant side. So the customers. So he kind of first focused on men at the start, and later expanded his consumer group to women and teens. But basically, his customers are health conscious, and they care about the environment in natural ingredients. So some benefits to his product. So the big thing here is aluminum free. Just kind of some background on that. It's aluminum free deodorant is focused on blocking odor versus blocking sweat. Um, so it contains antibacterial ingredients that kill those odor causing bacteria that live off your sweat protein. It's natural to sweat because you need to regulate your body temperature. And it's also an effective odor protection. It's vegan and cruelty free. They actually have a really cool line. It's plastic free. They have a plastic free deodorant line that's made from wood harvested from responsibly managed forests. And I'll show you guys a video on that. And another cool thing that they do is that they donate 1% of this line, the plastic free deodorant, uh, to nonprofits specializing in environmental stewardship. Here's the video. So you can kind of see there, it's just a really simple product in one of the lines that they have. Very conscious about the environment, plastic free. And then we can go ahead and look at the competition. So there's quite a bit of competition. They have Dove, Old Spice, Degree Men, Axe. There's a lot of competition. And kind of just looking at their competitors, what they specialize a lot in. What they specialize a lot in is a lot of clever marketing campaigns. I'm sure a lot of you guys can recognize like Old Spice or Axe. They like to have some pretty interesting videos with different spokespeople that kind of represent the product and ultimately sell it to you. So some of the strengths that I saw in this company, they succeeded in encouraging referrals throughout different consumer groups. So referrals was a really big thing for them early on when they started the company. In their repeat purchase rate, they were actually able to get it up to 50%, which sustained the business. Um, and then the founder actually said that they excelled in digital advertising, and it really helped them out as far as getting the word out there and who they are. And then they were also cost conscious, and they were very aware of their consumer interests, which I thought was really cool. I think a few of the things that they focus on was free shipping and ultimately having good reviews on all their products. So they were very connected to their consumer group. And then for their sales, they were actually able to do 1 million in profit per month, and eventually reaching a whopping 100 million in revenue in just the 2 years that he had the company before he sold it. So what I learned, I thought this was a really cool company. It was actually I actually got the deodorant from a relative as a gift. So it was really neat to kind of see what the deodorant in my bathroom came from. But what I learned, it was kind of like learn from your mistakes and reapply yourself. So the founder, he actually first started this company, and it was kind of a mediocre product, to be honest, and he actually acknowledged that. But what he did is he took all that information, all the reviews, what everybody told him, and then redesigned the product, changed some things with ingredients, and then reestablished the company, and then presented it to that same consumer group, and they actually liked that he was able to acknowledge that. So I thought that was really neat, and something to take note of. One thing that he did very well, research and connect to your consumer group. Like I mentioned, he was very close to his customers, and as far as asking them for feedback, what they could do better, what they want to see in the brand. Creating a plan and sticking to a budget, important in any kind of company. Consistent, and then being conscious of natural alternatives. I mean, we live in a world where the environment is very important. We just need to be more conscious about that and what we can do to make it better. So that'll be my project. Thanks, guys.